Welcome back here to Reflex GT. It's time for our next matchup. It's going to be pMp versus the westernWolves. I'm joined here by none other than Apex. Tommy, tell me, how have you been?
Not bad, bit tired, but...
Bit tired?
Yeah.
What did you do last night?
Nothing, I had to get my flight this morning, so I had to leave quite early in the hours.
I heard that Apex had some issues again when it comes to getting flights.
Yeah, we weren't actually going to attend the event without Zach, but then coming on the Thursday, they got Swanee was already booked and the Nexus pulled out, so we got asked if we wanted to come along.
Fair enough.
Using him, so we said yeah.
Okay, cool. Pretty standard lineup you got going on, except for Swanee, obviously.
Yeah.
How's the gelling going on that setup? Have you guys actually managed to play together? Like, have you done any mixes so far?
On the Thursday night, we were booking it. We played with Swanee against Varrico Dragons.
Right.
We dropped like one map against them, so it's going all right. Because he plays played like 6, okay. So he plays exactly the same as Zach, near enough. So it's just like a straight drop. It's just the communication will be a bit different.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, we're ready to go on our way towards our next matchup. I'm quickly going to join the game. That's probably a good idea. As overall, though, westernWolves versus pMp. pMp has actually been quite surprising so far in this tournament. Like,
yeah.
Like, have you been looking at pMp overall?
Yeah, I watched their first game up against Epsilon. They seemed quite strong in that, but then coming up against Link, they seem to struggle a bit. And Link's full of it's basically a pickup team that formed last night, and they seem to struggle quite a lot against them. It was 3-2 in the end, and Link should have won, but there was a bit of a choke at the end of it by Mohawk. So, but they should come out strong on this against WW. But I expect WW to pull it out. Yeah,
it's good to see Mohawk actually back on towards Reflex GT again. It's been a while since we've actually seen him. We're going to be starting off here. Capture the flag on towards lockdown. Your predictions?
I'll say WW will start off with a 2-0 lead on this side, and then try and hold it out for the bad side.
Okay. Let's see how this is going to go then. And we are on our way. Our lineups for this one are going to be the westernWolves with Toby, Mac, Black, and Daredevil, while pMp with Pow, Ogre, Holga, and Donnie. Really curious on how this is going to come together. As Ogre so far already taking it away. Very strong starter here from pMp.
Mac should be able to hold this though if he plays it right. Oh, that was a dirty kill.
Daredevil gets himself a nice 2-piece with that PP9. Ready to rock and roll. Looks like the first flag pickup is going to be a fact somewhere in the near future. Daredevil just sitting around that corner waiting for some backup to come in towards the general direction. There it is. Ooh, unlucky because Ogre is already sitting on top of those stairs. Not looking too good at all.
Toby's just going to try and hold this here, wait for Mac to push up back with him again to get top control before he pulls. Unless he's going for it straight away.
Going straight up, and let's see if he has a little bit of support. It's going to be a little bit slow. I'm really wondering, that nade should be enough. And this should be a cap here for westernWolves.
Yeah, started it strong here.
There it is. westernWolves overall, though, how has your impression been so far for them?
I think they started off quite shaky in their first game. They started out leading off every map, losing straight away, but they managed to pick it up near the end. They were 2-1 down on this against the Synergy, was it? And they managed to get 5 flags in on the bad side, so they should be stepping the game up here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really wondering how this is going to go. Daredevil, in the meantime, has himself a hand on the flag. Daredevil, really that guy that can pretty much be put in towards any situation and perform regardless. He's about to pick up this flag. I'm actually quite surprised that we're seeing flags being run this way.
Yeah, it's usually they take it down across by mannequins, but they seem to be having up top control without any competition from the other team here.
No. Especially the control. Let's take a look at the stats here, what's on the board. Yeah, pMp not looking too good at all. Donnie and Kolga both with 1-1-1 in this particular setup. So it's actually quite interesting so far that pMp does not seem to be performing at all here on versus westernWolves. Now, westernWolves are on the easier side of the map.
Yeah.
And I'm really wondering if this is going to have any impact in the second half.
Well, usually teams try to get the better side off first, so next side they can play it a bit slower and just set the pace out for themselves, which is what WWE seems to be doing here.
pMp once again on towards the back foot. Let's see how this is going to go. Mac once again in control-ish for a second there by Pillars. Not going to survive for very long. Daredevil on towards the pickup. Flag does get returned. The Western Wolves are still in the lead by 2-0. That should be an A kill. There we go.
He should be able to get the spawns down here as well for another pull.
Well, he's well on his way. Is he going to go upstairs or through?
Oh no. That's 4 down for WWE.
Yep.
Oh, they got a lucky spawn though, so they should be able to hold this up here.
Overall, though, looking on towards the side of the bracket, actually, where you guys are playing onto. I'm quickly going to look at what who you're going to be starting off with. Coming in towards this tournament, you guys have been seeded second, I believe.
I think we see.
First, actually.
Yeah,
My apologies.
first,
You've been
yeah.
seeded first. You'll be starting off for either Farika FA or Esports Delta. I don't think you should have too much issue against that.
I don't even know who that is. That LSF Portuguese or Spanish team? I'm guessing.
No, the Pain Gaming is a Spanish team.
All right.
And they will be versus Farico Yen, so you will be playing versus either of those if you win your game.
Yeah, that'll be a tough matchup. But I think after that we've either got Farico Dragons or Mythics if they come out on top.
So that's actually Mythics is in that side of the bracket as well as Farico Dragons. So
Yeah.
that should be quite interesting as well. So what do you reckon is going to be in the semi-final on that side of the bracket? You guys versus...
I'd say Farico Dragons should come out on top against Mythics because they've had to get a pick-up in just in the last minute because one
Okay.
didn't make it.
And Farico Yen versus Pain?
I'd say Farico Yin will come out and Pain will have a bad land instead.
Okay.
WW just putting another flag here, 3-0 this side, so they should be able to hold this map out.
Yeah, there's not much you can do anymore about this point in time. pMp will be switching sides, and let's see if they can get a little bit stronger on that side as well. Because they will need to get themselves 4 flag pickups. And that's going to be quite difficult, even though they have themselves the easier side.
I don't think they'll be able to do it against WW though, because they seem to have a strong setup when it comes to holding the lead.
Absolutely.
Ellis is known for his camping ability.
And Daredevil's roaming is going
Yeah.
to be way too strong to actually do something against you. At least nothing consistent on that is.
I think Daredevil on this side will just try and sit around somewhere around their flag, just picking them off now and then. And if they get a chance to pull, he'll just run it straight away.
Very passive play so far from pMp. It seems to be working-ish. But 2 for 2 on both sides.
I'm not quite sure what pMp are trying to do, and they need to start being aggressive constantly.
Yeah, they're just holding back. Almost looks like they're trying to slowly but steadily push up as we're experiencing a little bit of lag here.
Bit of dislike that is, I guess. Or
That's, oh, that's a pretty huge whatever. Oh,
I think that
okay,
was-
fair enough.
I think that might have just been us with the dislike there. If they get control of this mannequin side, it is possible to relay flags constantly with one guy holding the spawn, but yeah, that'll be black behind that barrel there, just holding that side.
Yeah, they can't really do anything because as soon as they do, well, yeah, Donnie does get himself a nice little single, but is it going to be enough? I doubt it's going to be because there's 2 more Western Wolves players right around the corner, like i.e. there, where Mac just comes around and shuts him down for his efforts, and now they're just going to fall back. pMp are not being aggressive at all in this entire round.
I think they just had 2 people sitting at their flag there, actually, pMp. Do they know that they're 3-0 down here? I don't even think a flag's been pulled from pMp this side either.
Nope, never. I don't think they even got close to the flag at all. I don't think they've even seen it so far.
I'm not sure about if it's WW just holding the map well or pMp just having a bad map here.
I think they're just holding steady just outside of the flag, just outside of mannequins and pillars,
Yeah.
Western Wolves, and they're just holding so steady. Because look at this, they're just constantly ACRing the lineup.
Yeah, they were just going to roam around there, keep top art control. Top art control on this is the main place you need to hold, otherwise the flags will just fly through.
Because why would they? Yeah, why would they need a flag pickup? They really don't.
I spoke to Ellis before this game, and he said this event, when they played LLL, their mentality was as soon as they get a 2-0 lead, that's it. They don't need any more.
Yeah.
They'll just hold it from there.
Which is a little bit too soon, I think.
Yeah, that's what I shook my head at him because that's not how I play at all. But they seem to like this. When they do it online and it works for them, but it's just going to be frustrating for every other team to come up against them.
Well, try to fix it if it ain't broken.
Yeah, exactly.
So back in towards this matchup so far. The pMp lineup.
4 down for WW.
This should be a cap, but is it going to be enough? I doubt they'll be able to chain it, and it's not enough just yet. They got themselves 2 minutes to get 2 more caps in this series. I doubt it's going to be it's going to happen because Mac is already on towards a respawn, and the rest of WW are on standby, ready to rock and roll. Even though Daredevil...
Oh yeah, they've messed this up here. Power's the last one around that flag. This map should go to WW then.
The Skull guy seems to be a little bit too preoccupied nading and flashing the roof. Just a bit of a shame.
I don't actually think Daredevil's even tried to push for the opponent's flag here. I think they are just settling for this completely. They don't want to take any risks. I think that's mainly as well because pMp are like a surprise team, so no one really knows what to expect from them. So if they try and overextend, pMp could just absolutely punish them for it.
Exactly. Which is exactly what happened versus Epsilon as well, where they went in towards a match thinking they could easily take it, and they kind of got plowed in the face for it.
Yeah, I think that's actually what happened there. Like Epsilon, because they just come off the win off Battle of Amsterdam with Daredevil, but now they've got Agony back. I think they just thought they'd walk the map for the match, but
apparently, according to Daredevil, they'd actually rather have him rather than Agony.
Oh yeah, I heard something like that as well. When they lost the game, I think Epsilon walked up to Daredevil and said, "Can he join back after this event instead of Agony?" But then
it's like Agony is just standing. It's like, oh.
Yeah, but then the next game, Agony seemed to step his game up, and he was getting 30 kills with flag runs. Hopefully, they've changed their mind with that.
Those Frenchies always changing their minds when it comes to playstyle. Then again, at least Daredevil is consistent. That's something that's good. Received exactly. He just plays very, very well in towards this map as well. 21-14. Very, very strong performance with 25 seconds on the clock. Those 2 caps are not going to come in. westernWolves are going to pick up the first map here versus pMp. And we're going to move on towards our next setup, which is going to be Search and Destroy. And I'm quickly going to need to check what it's going to be. This is the... Oh, it is the upper bracket. My apologies. So the winner bracket is going to be Arcade and Search and Destroy.
I haven't seen that map played yet at this land for S&D. I've never played any of these teams on that map either, so I'm not sure what to expect.
Never played westernWolves on Arcade?
No, I haven't really played westernWolves online in scrims or anything, to be honest. But I've seen, I think Mac was using a sniper earlier, was it?
Yeah.
I've never really seen
that was on lockdown though.
Yeah, but there is a couple of spots on Arcade where you can pre-aim through with a sniper and pick them off when they run past. So it'd be interesting to see if he does that.
Is this on the high ground? Or?
No, if you in green, well, we call it green. There's a little window that shoots straight through to A-bomb when people run up to get mid-map, and if you just look straight down there, you can just pick their heads off straight off.
Okay, we'll see whether or not Mac will actually try to deploy anything like that. Take a look here at what kind of stats we have. A bit underperforming on the pMp side.
Yeah, it's not really someone...
7 assists for Black, actually.
I thought WW were like completely outslaying him there, but it's not even that much.
No.
There's a couple of 20s, but...
Again, it's all about control, I guess.
Yeah. Well, WW just settled it for the second side. Daredevil was just roaming top art. So that just cut him off with Ellis holding mannequins, and then Toby and Mac just picking them off spawn.
It seemed to help indeed. Let's get ready to go for map number 2, Arcade and Search and Destroy, the classic. Let's get underway. What do you think, by the way, about people saying that C-Town has to go?
I'm one of the people that want it to stay, really, because I'm an SMG player and it works well. There's so many like flag runs you can do, and like, I think it's mainly the AR players which can't handle the map because it's mostly run by SMG. But it's not really fair to say that it should go when every other map favors an assault rifle player.
No, I think personally, I think it's together with Bootleg, it's the most dynamic map in the entire setup. It's not stale and...
This is the spot was on out. Black just picked him straight off as well.
Right through IKEA there.
Oh,
Power, nice little two.
Good shot there by Ellis though to pick him up.
Black Bow also getting his second one in towards that setup. It's 2-on-2. Black getting himself 2 kills so far in this Search and Destroy.
Who's alive with him? Is it Toby here or... it's Daredevil. I reckon WW will pull this out.
Yeah, I think so. I think the same. And this position is quite decent. The problem is just getting up those stairs.
Yeah, there will be a guy watching that though, so they've got to be careful. Ellis just needs to try to pick him up.
You think he's going to fall all the way back towards spawn and try to go back steps instead?
I think Daredevil will just wait around there until Ellis can try and get a bit of top control. He's just going to have a little peek up though. Yeah, he's having a quick sneak around.
He could be right to his right though, right on the high ground.
Yeah,
in the corner.
There's also a little spot up then to the left.
Black has made his way up on towards the high ground. Nades are coming up. He's just waiting for Daredevil to make his move as well. See, that's the flash, and now Daredevil knows that that area is clear. Let's move in.
He needs to check his left though, Daredevil does, just around that, there he is, yeah, got him.
Behind that counter.
Oh, nice there.
Donnie gets a two-piece as well. We have three doubles that round, as pMp will pick up their first one. I was kind of hoping that the ACL would have rotated all the way back and actually go for a peek around the counter. But
I'm not really sure what Ellis was trying to do there, because that is the main spot where people sit, so he should have really thrown a stun there and then just told Daredevil to just jump around quick enough. But
I think they expected that there was going to be a guy behind the stairs up there, and well, when that didn't hit, they should have known there was going to be somebody behind the counter. But we're on the pMp side right now. Let's see. Ooh.
Yeah, this rush always gets. Oh, that's poor play by Mac there.
Should have gotten power, to say the least. And again, straight on towards the counter. Beautifully played. And Power gets himself a second one as well. Daredevil again as the last man standing. And he's outside. He's by Crash.
As soon as he gets one, though, he should be picked off by the rest if they've got it set up here. pMp seems to know what they're doing on S&D, though, so this could go to the last map if they pick up both S&Ds. So their CTF game didn't seem that strong from that last map.
I find the dynamics of S&D Arcade to be a little bit too limited, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I do prefer Bootleg or C-Town.
C-Town S&D is also good.
Why do people want to remove it? It's so stupid.
Also, if the C-Town gets removed, the best of 11 series will be messed up because a CTF will have to be replayed one map.
Well, CTF Chroma, obviously, being added. If not, we'll just add the domination back into what's the map list. I'm sure that'll go over well.
I've not really seen anyone do what Power's doing here. It's quite smart, to be fair.
But drop shots.
No, he's just popping over there to see if anyone's running up them stairs. Because if he stands behind the head glitch, there's a spot from green you can pick off from. Yeah, there's just seen one green as well. There's one down green behind the pMp, so he needs to watch out here. Max somehow managed to get behind. If he plays this clever, he should be able to pick two up. Oh no, he's just completely messed up.
Black in the meantime, inside of the bar, going all the way around. Needs to watch out, and it's going to be Toby as the last man standing here for the westernWolves, and he's got a lot to prove. Has the UMP, a lot of spray.
He's got one though. I think there was a guy at the back of their sport. Nah, yeah, he's got him. Yeah, pMp seems to have every setup here going on S&D.
Yep.
I saw a nice little tactic from these as well, Ellie. I've never seen it.
What, they're popping them on the...
No, on CTF, there's a little spot by the B-bomb where the guy typically got himself killed, on purpose, and then the guy on the ledge picked up the flag from the other side of the wall and just jumped it into his flag.
Interesting.
I've never seen that before, and it won them that map on Arcading against Link.
So it's a wall glitch, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, and it was so smart though.
So after this game, we will continue on with Yin versus Pain. So the other half of the bracket will continue. A lot of action right off the bat, though, by pMp, right on top of the stairs. Can they move through? They're being very, very strong here, and all of a sudden it's just Daredevil all by himself to defend versus pMp in this. Yeah, they should be able to get this planted.
Seems to be Daredevil the last one alive every time here also.
I wonder what he's been doing.
I think he's the only one that sticks around by A-bomb, so...
They've been continuously moving up towards the stairs, up towards B.
Which you could say is poor play from WWF. They have 3 people up top and they're just getting outrushed every single time.
You think they adapt sooner or later. pMp will pick themselves up their first map. westernWolves pick up the first one. As I'm quickly going to need to check here. We're going to move on towards Dome. First time we have seen Dome this tournament.
This is also one of WWE's worst maps, from speaking with them. Most of them, Ellis actually hates this map completely.
I'm not a big fan of it either.
It's mostly because when he plays against Gotaga, have you seen that little knife spot that Gotaga has to return the flag?
You mean right around the corner if you sit inside Dome?
Yeah, like inside the building, he lays down facing this little door.
Yes, I've seen it. He's done it a couple times already on stream. It's rather annoying.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see someone try and do this also on this map.
westernWolves, bit of a discussion there, what they need to do. They just got 4-0'd by pMp.
Daredevil not even picking up a kill there either.
Furico sitting in the background there. It's actually, that means that Pain has actually already won versus one of the Furico teams. No, actually, no, hold on. Furico is actually playing versus Pain Gaming after this. And you guys are going to be playing versus the winner
there's
of that.
two Furico teams there.
It's Furico FA versus Esports Delta, which is currently playing, which is what you're seeing in the background there, right at this very moment.
Also, I think Farico Dragons are playing now against, who is it? I can't quite see that name.
Dragons are playing versus KR, whoever the hell they are.
Trina, I think it might be.
I have them all on paper. They're probably a fairly low seed. Yeah, they are. So it's Nero, Ardix, Desina, Royal.
COT DZS team, that is. Power picking up a nice 2-piece here to start this off.
A very nice entry right off the bat here on towards the vacant side. With two in pull. And actually pulling up on towards the third one, even though Mac with some decent defense, shutting down the pMp assault. But I'm really wondering...
Another nice 2-piece here. They seem to be pushing this loading bay quite hard at the start.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised they managed to get their entries into towards the loading bay this early.
I think they're running 3 SMG as well.
I see ACR, I see
no, 2
ACR.
He's holding mid-map. 2 SMGs, 2 ACRs, standard setup then. This is the easier side though, so as long as Kolga holds mid-map here and they get loading bay control, you can just constantly relay the flags. Another 2 down here.
Toby, in the meantime, it's just back-to-backs. UMP's ready to rear their ugly head. This is a very classic position as well, but I wonder if they have already blown up all the barrels.
Yeah, that barrel to the left of him is dead, so... I think WW on this side will just constantly try and get every AR player down this corridor.
It's just so difficult when they're in the back corner like this.
You can't do anything unless he gets him here. Yeah, he's down. And he's behind. Oh, no.
Oh, what a Daredevil actually managed to wrestle himself out there. Powered a little bit of a...
I don't think Ogre's moved from this spot either since the start of the game.
Well, they're trying to go for it again. Loading bay, donning to get away one of his teammates, ready to go in. Toby has actually the flag. westernWolves.
He's just been taken down. Nice kill there by Daredevil. That saved his flag right there.
Daredevil once again coming out on top when he needs to. pMp seems having some serious issues trying to get into the site.
I think that WW are going to do pretty much what they did in lockdown, but on reverse. On the bad side, just going to try and hold this. Send Toby off for a sneaky cap now and then, just to counter him. With Ellis, Mac, and Daredevil pushing loading bay side.
If we move on towards the next round, which is going to be Seatown Search and Destroy, if westernWolves win it, this round that is, do you think they're going to be able to take pMp in 4?
Oh, nah. From that S&D we've just seen there, pMp seemed quite strong. And with Daredevil not even picking up a kill, he'll be looking to try and redeem himself. So I reckon it'll end up 4-2 on Seatown.
Okay.
This is another new spot I've not seen.
What, this under the cloth?
Yeah.
All these Italians are using some very interesting setups. That's actually quite cheeky.
It's also a plus coming from land. You get to see all these random spots. There's a few on Carbon S&D, or 3 down here as well.
Why Ogre's not moving out is a little bit beyond me. It's 3 down, man. It's time for you to move.
They should spawn right there behind him, though. But he's not even covering the run-in.
Ace is waiting.
There's one. Oh.
Well, that spot may have been amazing, but he's not doing anything with it at all.
That could have cost him the flag here. No, Donny's got it in.
Nicely done.
4 down there. There should be a counter cap right here. Oh no, what a spawn there. WWE going to be furious with that.
pMp will get themselves their first pickup right here, but the defense follow up quite nicely, and they're using that strategy of blowing up as many barrels as they possibly can, as fast as they can, and it seems to be working quite nicely. Oh, that's a bit of a fail flash.
WW should all be pushed up around here to that left out, to the left of Donny. Oh, it's still the team kill.
And so far, so good. Actually, the rest of pMp moving, rotating all the way back, trying to figure out if they can find the last one. There we go. It was going to be Black. Daredevil, in the meantime, getting himself 2, ready to go for that flag. Is it going to be enough? It was coming out of the bunker. Daredevil should pop around any... Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant.
Power's just going to try and hold this here until Ogre can get back across, back to his usual spot, but it'd be nice to see if he changes position, because the one he used before was...
The fact that Ogre never uses any add-ons, like, do you find that strange?
Yeah, but I guess it's personal preference. Sometimes with the red dot, it jolts off a bit more than this. But when people don't use that, they seem to use the silencer as a panic knife as well.
Yes, but we haven't actually seen an silenced ACR yet this tournament. We have seen silenced MP7, but only on underground.
Oh, that was by Jonas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, no.
It was. I think it was. I think it was one of the Lowland Lions guys.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. I was about to say when did pMp get a flag in, but we watched Donny cap it. So that's just me being stupid.
It happens. Like, have you guys, by the way, have you guys found out anything new for this event? Like, I know you can't share anything, but like,
oh, do you mean like,
have you found? Do you have anything fresh?
What, spots and setups?
Yeah.
Along them lines. Well, not really. Well, we sort of figured out a few stuff that we play on Orthodox compared to other teams. The way we play Dome, we don't push. Well, we don't really push loading bay side for the side that pMp
Yeah,
are
exactly.
now.
You play around this area. Yeah.
Because when we played a few GBs, like game battles matches, and we found out we was playing against this team, and they had this setup which worked well, where you could just constantly re-air flag without getting shot, stunned, or anything. So we tried to set that up, and it works now and then. We're quite good at Don't.
I'm kind of looking at this at the moment. It looks like westernWolves have not blown up the barrels inside the dome.
Yeah, the pMp have got an early flag puller. This should turn out to be a cappers also. Yeah, there we go. 2-0 to pMp.
pMp will continue on in towards the series. If pMp will pick up this round, they will be 2-1 up in this series, winning a SNDN Arcaden 4-0 versus westernWolves. And if westernWolves lose down here, and they will move down towards that middle bracket.
Might get loading base form though. Oh yes, you got loading base form. That's Mac's fault there. He pushed in the wrong side, which caused Toby to have to try and run it quick as possible, but he got there too soon. And now there's a counter cap going on by pMp. Nah, that was picked him up. It's quite surprising actually that westernWolves didn't blow any of the barrels up in their spawn. Usually you see someone walk in throwing stuns everywhere just to get rid of them, but...
It's something you, I think Gataga does it actually, initially in Apex. Like, immediately turns around and ACRs as many barrels as he possibly can.
Yes, for every map, Gotaga seems to like running around the back by himself straight off. So on that side, it's around the back. So before he goes through, he just blows them up and then pushes straight through. It catches people off guard.
So in that case, it would be you together with McGee trying to push straight in towards the loading bay and trying to push in. With
Swanee trying to hold up, supporting behind us when needed.
And since Swanee is, in fact, a new addition towards the team as a pickup, like you have pretty much put him in. Well, it's going to be really difficult to fill that slot. So, like, is he pretty much like roaming around, trying to fill in as many gaps as he possibly can?
He's got enough experience to know what to do in a team, but yeah, we should be able to come out on top. I reckon we might be able to win this LAN as long as we play as best. But there we go, WDO picking one up. Also, they're being counter-capped here. Is he running the other way?
Power in the meantime, he's trying. Toby is trying to get in there. The flag is inside the bunker. Toby looking. Nope, that's going to be. pMp should cap this.
If this flag gets in, we'll see pMp doing exactly what WW did on the first side, just holding down that corridor with all their arrows and sending one around, just roaming. But they haven't actually managed to get it up there.
Oh, it's inside.
This is a risky spot to hold it.
It's difficult because there's so many spots you can come from.
As soon as one dies as well, their guy will just spawn way out. Mac's taking the enemy flag as well, just to make sure in case they don't make it up. So if WW pull something out of it, they should be able to level this game up.
pMp once again, power on the back foot with Mac and Black taking 2 down. This is going to be difficult because now all of a sudden Power is by himself. He needs to fend off a wild Daredevil who will try to come in.
He needs to make this kill here. There's going to be more pushing in through middle.
He does.
Cole's got him covered as well. I don't think they're going to be able to hold this out for a minute in here, though. They'll be free constantly pushing here from WW.
Absolutely. There's just no way it's going to happen.
But Kolga's doing a great job here, picking everyone up. 3P straight from him there.
Why aren't they pushing out?
There, you just seen Ogo try and push into the dome. Kolga's still picking off people.
Oh, Kolga once again going absolutely huge here on that defensive side inside the dome. Finally going down. Kolga down as well. Now Black is trying to move in. Power once again in a bit of a pickle.
Power needs to try and get this 2 on him.
No, that's going to be a return.
There we go.
There it is. It's tied up. It's 2-2.
They shouldn't really have sent 2 people straight out for that flag return. That cost them out there. We've seen this going to overtime. I've seen a lot of overtime this LAN, actually. Every game there's been 1 overtime at least.
That's good.
It
makes for good matches. Even though I don't think you guys should have too much issue on that side of the bracket. When can we expect the lineup to be complete again, by the way?
Well, Zach's had like 2 weeks off to complete uni work because he's been like a bit stuck down with it all. But he'll be back next Wednesday, I think it will be.
Okay.
So that leaves us 3.5 weeks in time to prep for EGL, yeah. But of course, the new Apex Optics team are coming over.
The Optics Apex team. That should definitely be interesting to see you guys bash heads.
I reckon everyone will try and step their game up though, all the EU teams.
Especially considering that Optics team won Con XP, didn't they?
A few players from there. Big Timer and Merc won it. They had to use Vengeance though, and their last player. Nah, Rambo and Scomp didn't win it, so I think Scomp's too young and Rambo got knocked out.
Well, it's definitely going to be interesting, but especially considering the American scene kind of being on its ass at the moment.
Yeah, with MLG not picking up COD.
In the meantime, though, we're jumping into the game. We are on towards stopwatch, and immediately we're seeing Ogre blowing up as many barrels as he possibly can, and we're going to see the rest of pMp trying to make their entries right in towards the shipment area. Kolga already oh!
Nice nade by Mike.
Did that come in from above?
Yeah.
Cheeky that.
Power and Donny being a bit cautious here, knowing that Black and Mac will be around there just trying to hold that. Oh no, Mac's got an SMG out as well.
Yeah, after PvP9. Interesting. Ogre will be the final sentinel.
You always need a player doing what Ogre's doing though. He won't get much credit for it, but it's essential that a player does this. Otherwise, your flag will constantly be open to the other team running straight in and pulling. Kolga seems to be playing really well though, pMp. I think he must have been in at least a 10 kill streak on that second half.
Yeah, when he was in defense of the bunker area, yeah, absolutely. Managed to get at least 7 or 8 back-to-back at one point. So far, Power and the rest of pMp have been pushed back in towards the dome. They are back on towards the field, though, on towards the respawn. I would not be surprised if this is going to be a cap by the westernWolves lineup.
Power did a great job, though, making sure he heard the call from his team to get back to his flag.
Toby's
the last one here. So he knows they're going to be spawning loading bay, so he's just trying to hold it up for Power to come in. I'm not sure what Power's doing there, though.
I'm really surprised that Power did not come with.
That's what I was thinking there. Now 4 down and there should be a counter cap here.
Yeah, exactly. But he fell back towards the bunker and pretty much allowing Kolga to go in by himself. And that was 4 down for pMp for a second.
They're not going to have to do anything here. Yeah, they're just holding up mid map. That should be Black around there. Just holding that. Yeah, that's it. That was 258. It is possible though for pMp to do this because WW could sit back too much, leave themselves exposed with pMp just coming straight in. 2 nades could just open the whole game up.
Initially, right off the bat, yeah. I wonder, though, 358 you said?
258, 258.
258, so that's a lot of time. That's 1 minute, and actually 2 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock.
Takes about 10 seconds to be able to get 4 down straight away anyway, so it's possible.
With a 36 max run?
Yep.
Something like that? Should be doable.
However, on this game, they've got the nade things where the first 10 seconds, your nades won't actually affect the other team. So, in a way, it's good, but you can't really set out pre-nades or anything.
So there's no cooking involved in that particular setup?
Nah.
Yeah, let's move on the way.
Kolga's just disconnected.
Oh, unlucky. In the meantime, though, you guys getting ready for EGL, obviously, in Blackpool.
Yeah.
I've been invited as well to come out and have a bit of a look. Should be quite interesting.
Yeah, Blackpool was one of my favourite events when I attended with Royalty. It's like I think my first proper team going into an event, fully practice.
Well, you know how it is. It's always your first love, your first event. That's always your best event.
Yeah.
And that's what it was for me as well. So.
Oh, I've been to more Reflexes than any other land, though.
Sorry?
Been to more Reflexes than any other land.
It's because, ironically, we've had 7 Reflexes in the last 6 or 7 months. So yeah, they're constantly rolling out.
It's good fun though. It's good to see more teams coming out. Well, more of the top name teams out, like WW.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is one of the Reflexes with the most top name teams out.
Yeah. I believe which teams are we missing at the moment? I don't think we're actually missing any of the big teams. Like we have the popular teams aren't here.
Yeah.
Like we have the 3D isn't here.
Oh yeah, they I think they had a poor placement last time, which is set them back a bit. So.
They had a placement of 7th or 8th, I believe.
Yeah, they were hoping for a top 5. So.
Well, Pain is here, so that's always going to bring some community with them.
They've just come off a win at EE as well.
Mm-hmm. Even though I do not think they're going to be able to perform all that well here, to be quite honest.
They've been predicted as the choke team by quite a few people.
I don't think they're going to be the choke team necessarily, but I do think that it's going to be less than expected, to be quite honest.
Yeah. I think they're expecting for a top 5 at least this event, because they after expectations they keep putting them up and up, which is I think they've been predicted as 8th though, which could be considered as choking.
I don't personally think it's going to be anything like that. However, the thing is that with teams like that, well they just got back from Triple E, and in all honesty, the teams that attended that were not all that much high tier.
Yeah, but the Spanish community, they seem to always follow around Pain.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Expecting the best.
But having a good community does not make a good team.
Yeah, I know, but
like there could be 3,000 people sitting behind me watching play with my producer and Rel, but it does not automatically make us a good team.
Yeah, but they'll be expecting you to do well. Like,
pretty terrible.
They've got quite a bit of pressure on them. So I don't think the Spanish community will be happy if they finished out of the top 8.
Well, definitely looking forward towards them playing in the next part of the bracket. We're going to be hopping on board here with the westernWolves. Let's see if they can do it. They got themselves 2 minutes and 2 seconds to pull this one off. We're on our way here on Dome.
I think we're only seeing one player from WW actually pushing into loading bay. It'll most likely be Daredevil just for the counter gap. Yeah, he's gone straight in. Max going back along with Toby and Black holding the left. Daredevil's game plan for this will just be to sit around their flag in case pMp managed to break through, and then he can just counter cap it.
He's actually being quite eager here.
2 down there.
I don't think they're going to be able to do much till at least 3 are down.
Yeah, that's what they need to get 3 down in the same instance, otherwise not much will happen. They'll just respawn and get straight back in that flag.
Well, especially when I have the cross from Mac here on the side, which is going to be a real issue.
Not quite sure what pMp are doing there. They're being quite slow. We've got 1 minute 9 left to do anything.
Looks like they was waiting for an opening to occur. And I don't think it's going to occur anytime soon, though. They have some lag going. Look at his defensive perimeter.
Yeah,
very
Black
strong.
will just hold this. This is his usual spot for him.
And Daredevil on the roam.
Yeah, he'll
very
just
standard
sit around
stuff
this
there.
door. Yeah, I don't think we'll see pMp do anything here. WW will come away with win with this. Trying to redeem himself on that last S&D. Daredevil especially.
Oh, Toby looks like he's going to go down. A lot of lag going on here, actually. I don't know what's going on.
There must be something up here that's doing this, though, because otherwise they would have ended the game down there.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's probably an issue here. Remind me to bring my own Xbox next time.
Yeah, they've got no time left. WW doing a nice job of holding that, though.
Flag is returned. Toby's on the flag. This could be the cap we've been waiting for. 2:58 we said.
Yeah, even if WW come out with a win of 3-1 at this, I think they still would be disappointed with dropping them up, because they are they've all got high expectations with Mac and Toby coming off 2 EGL wins in a row. So they'll be expecting to try and just get straight #1 in this event in their first European event together. Did you say it was C-Town S&D, yeah?
Should be C-Town S&D.
Yeah.
Should be, yeah. Even though pMp did manage to win 4-0, I would not be surprised that the momentum from westernWolves should carry them through.
Yeah, they seem to hold that map well. 4-2, yeah.
Besides, the person that plays C-Town the best is Gitaga. Let's be honest.
Gitaga is good on any map, to be fair.
Now, let's not praise him into the heavens completely. Like,
you got to keep him happy.
Well, he doesn't speak English all that well, so you're gonna have to like praise him somehow.
I think
give him a pat on the head.
I think in game also he has his left and rights mixed up. I think he thinks right's left, left's right. So it's
like,
in communication, it's quite.
Gitaga, if you put up your left hand, it makes an L. It's an L. That's left.
There's been a few times where we've questioned
a gauche.
You'll hear like with his callouts, because he only speaks like 1 word of English in callouts. So he'll be like right. You'll look right and the guy will be left, and you'll just be like,
okay.
That just happened.
but still, it does somehow seem to work. Yeah. So you guys have been winning tournaments left, right, and center, even though a fairly bad performance at BOA.
Yeah, that was well.